Hi again guys, welcome back to another Big Al Devlin video here at the house of Devlin, and today is a MMA preparation training day, or just a training day actually. There won't be a huge focus on MMA training, but it will all fit in. As you'll see, it's sort of like sometimes you've got to take a step back to be able to take two steps forward. So you'll see what I'm doing is I'm going away a little bit from the drills today and focusing more on the weights, but the weights will be supplementing my strength and resistance against my opponent's strength, against takedowns and things like this. Now, obviously, those of you who understand what I've just said there in a very wordy way, basically, today is squat day, and I've got a broken ankle still. I broke it in two places, broke it twice in 1 month, for those of you who haven't seen any of the other videos. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Basically, I could fuck myself up real good and proper on this, so I've got to be careful. The workout itself will not be that impressive, so guys, if you're looking to watch someone lift big heavy ass weights, or good weight for a lot of reps or whatever, then today's not to that day. It will be another day on here, or you can watch one of my older videos. I do it plenty of times on, where I lift like 180 kilos for 10 reps, that kind of sort of thing, which is 400 pounds roughly for 10 reps. So, I my PB on that is actually 12, but there we go. I never got that one filmed. So I'm going in there working on pussy weights, feeling like a pussy as well in many respects, for not lifting heavy or training super hard. But sometimes you got to train with this, your noggin, rather than all this. You've got to train with your mind. And I've injured myself so many times over the last how long have I been training? Well, I've been doing I've been doing martial arts over 25 years, but I've been doing weightlifting, which is where I've received most of my injuries, for about 10 years, no, 12 years now. 12 years, seriously, and 14 years with because it took a couple of years at the beginning just to kind of get serious about it all. So in that time, I've had enough time to injure myself a lot. And I've injured myself severely as well during that point in time, because the impetuous of youth, I suppose, you want to get the most out of your body. You want to prove yourself. You want to show off sometimes, as one of my injuries was just showing off to a mate. Oh, look what I can do! Bang. Anyway, the wisdom of a older age, I'm not old yet, but I'm getting older, is proving to be prevalent here now. I've lost that impetuousness that youth has, and I'm going in there and I'm going to take it sensible. So even though the camera's pointing on at me, that tends to egg me on, because I want to impress you guys. Who doesn't want to impress people when people are watching, right? I'm not going to do it, so I do apologise ahead of time if this video is going to be a boring video. I've got here sort of peanut snacks. They're like peanut bars, like cereal bars, but made out of pure peanuts with a slight glaze over them to just keep them together. I've already had two. I'm about to have my third, and I'm having some energy drink just before I go in there. And obviously I'll have my energy drink when I'm in there to carb up. So I'm taking this workout seriously, even though I'm not taking it seriously, if you know. Well, I'm taking it seriously in all respects, but I'm not taking the weight seriously, because it's not a serious weight. But for my body at the moment, what I have to do is take my mind from over here, which is the person who can lift 180 kilos for 12 reps, and put it into here, and move it along and change it to the person that is here, which is the person who can probably is going to be not struggling, but has to take it sensible and lift only 60 kilos, whether they can feel it or not. They lift 60 kilos, 70 kilos, something like that, and they don't push it, they don't fuck it up. Because if I fuck it up, I have end up with another broken ankle, or I move the bone and I have to have surgery, or I tear a ligament, or I just twist it, you know, and I end up, instead of being able to squat properly in 2 months' time, 3 months' time, in 6 months' time, and that's going to really piss me off, because as you can see, the blood is pumping around the body at the moment, wanting to squat. I love my squat. A lot of people don't. A lot of people hate leg day, but I love my squat, and I'm here to squat. There ain't nothing gonna stop me. I don't care that I got a broken ankle, you know. I am fucking squatting, but I'll squat to it sensibly. That's the difference. That's the difference between me and the old days. Today I'm going in there and I'm gonna squat, and I'm gonna squat sensibly. There will be the temptations to up it, and I will probably give in to some of those temptations, but I will try to resist them as best as possible, because I know with every temptation comes greater risk. But in the old days, I'd be like, fuck it, I might as well try it, put 100 kilos on, and then, yeah, that was alright, put 140, oh fuck. I broke my ankle, and as I did, I fell over and broke my other ankle. I see you up there, guys.
So that's enough on squat, guys. Enough for me now. That double strap around my ankle. I've got 2 belts on as well. Really just help add that extra support, because at the end of those 20 reps, I was hurting on my ankle. My quads as well, obviously, but not that much. Quads are used to that kind of routine. But it's nice to see that they haven't lost their muscle fitness. I certainly could have done a second, and with enough rest, a third set of 20 as well. But 20 reps on 100 kilos with a broken ankle is more than good enough, because that's the reason. You see what I mean about temptations? I was going to be going up to a maximum 60 kilos but I just saw the weights. I thought, it's quiet here today. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know, I can get access to all the weights I need. So I slowly edged it up and I thought, I'll go up to 70 kilos, that's the weight of the average male. I thought, well, now I've got to go a little heavier than that, so I go in up 90 kilos. So I thought, that's the kind of weight of the man that I would be fighting in the ring. I thought, nah. What if he's that little bit heavier? What if he's my own weight, about 100 kilos? Now, I weighed 120 kilos. I think I weigh 110 kilos now. But maybe I should have gone up to 110. Fuck, let's go off and run and do it now. Nah, I'm happy with 100 kilos. Because basically what that simulates is picking a 100 kilogram man up, which is 220 pounds. 220 pound man up off the ground and then bringing him back down again. So it's like power slamming a 220 pound 100 kilogram man. I'll just work it out in stone. Yes, 220 pounds or 100 kilograms is exactly 15.5 stone for the UK guys out there. So 15.5 stone man is a fairly big man, and to be able to pick him up 20 times without too many difficulties and have fitness and strength to do it another 2 times with a 1 minute rest. I mean, that's enough to finish most men off. So that's why I do that kind of training. My ankle is done in now, it's over, it's finished. It can't take any more stress and strain. My Achilles tendon's in a lot of pain at the moment, obviously because I suppose that's overworking to stabilise the breaks in the ankle and the foot. So what I'm going to go do now is some leg extensions, because that shouldn't put any strain on my ankle. We'll see, because my legs still need a little bit of extra work. Let's go off and do some leg extensions.
Go to the side. You're on there, mate. You feel that? 6. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second, I'll go get it for you, right? 1 more, last one, up and hold it. Up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Up now, stand up. You know what it was around? Hold on to the handle. We're going to try and get 3 up into the seat. When you lock it onto the seat, when you lift the lower back, you can get through. Not to enjoy the pain. Why we make it a lot easier. 6. Then you get 7. 8. 4. 3. Let's go. 3. Let's go. 2 more. And then 2 more. Let's go. Lean back. 3, 2, 1. Up. 1 more, that's right, hang around, finish it. That was a real working sense. One more warm up. It
What a what a dumbass I am at times. I do the hard bit, which is the squat, and then I relax mentally on the leg extensions, which was hard on the quads. So tie your legs out, it's the whole point of them. They're very intense. And on the way out on my last set, I fucking nearly tripped. Nearly went a fucking face plant at the ground. And I took all the weight, all my body weight, falling body weight, onto my left leg. As you can see, I'm standing, so at the beginning I thought, fuck me, I've fucked it up, I've broken it again, or I didn't get that burning pain or that snap like I had in the previous two breaks, but nonetheless I had a more of a searing sort of pain, well, more of a, I'm trying to think, more like someone's gone up and kicked me as hard as they can in the back of the ankle. That's what it felt like. Like getting stamp kicked in the back of the ankle. Really fucking hurt. Left ankle then took a lot of strain, and I'm just hoping obviously it hasn't digressed the injury, made it worse. I'm hoping that I've gotten away with it and I'll come back out of it a wiser man. That never underestimate anything that you're on, even if you don't think it's related to the ankle can still get hurt because of things like tripping and that. I mean, walking away from there, I had to hobble off. I was limping. I haven't got my stick with me, it's in the car. Obviously I don't bring it into the gym, but I think from now on I might bring my stick in to the gym with me just in case, because when my legs start to get tired, I think part of the hobbling was not just the injury was a contributing factor, but it was also because my legs were fucked. I'd really fucked my legs up on that set. So normally they'd be struggling anyway, but you put an ankle injury on top, I'm really going to be hobbling, and so I'm definitely going to require that that stick of mine to aid me in walking. But I've had a little walk up and down, and it's sort of eased off. The only problem with these kind of injuries, I know what injuries can do, as I discussed previously at the beginning of the workout. I've had enough injuries in my time doing weightlifting to know what they're like. Normally, sometimes they don't hurt for the first hour, but then for the first half an hour, but then they creep up on you, get worse and worse and worse and worse, and that's when you realise, shit, I've done some serious damage here. You know, you might be in pain at the beginning, or you might have lost function, like you might not be able to continue lifting anymore, or take any real strain against the muscle, but you think, oh, that's just because it's a little inflamed and it'll go down. And in an hour's time you expect it to obviously to have improved, but it normally gets worse. That's what I'm worried about, in an hour's time, that my ankle starts to seize up, as I may have done some damage to it. But my honest opinion is I'm about 90-95% certain that I've gotten away lucky with that. That was stupid of me. See, even experienced people like myself can do stupid fucking things at times. I think we'll leave that today for today's workout. One, I'm done, and two, I think we need to finish this little training story with a moral. Just like all the good stories have morals and ethics and that inbuilt into them. They have a meaning behind the story. Today's meaning of today's story is, don't be a fucking idiot. Guys, I've got a weigh-in that I did yesterday. I'm going to include that at the end of this workout. So if you want to see how much I weigh at the moment, feel free, so you can compare and contrast the sort of weights and that I did today with your own weights and stuff, or if you just want to see how my weight's progressing, then feel free. But remember, the moral of the story is, even experienced trained people can act like fucking idiots at times. I'm one stupid motherfucker, I tell you that. One lucky motherfucker, but one stupid motherfucker.
Guys, so just a quick weigh-in. I've literally just had a bath. So this is my weight proper. Literally dripping wet. 17, 3, well, whatever that is, 13 and 3/4. So just a fraction of the 18 stone. That's the first time I've ever been under 18 stone.